Ichibe is the new Bleach Rebirth of Souls DLC. This is DLC 3 out of 4 for Season 1, and once again they have delivered the character so unique and so fun to play that just shows how much these devs have learned and evolved from launch until now. Ichigo brought a lot of combo and mix-up options. Unohana took control of her own fighting spirits so she doesn't have to wait around to win, and Ichibe can just decide to play the game his own way. He can disable the opponent's meter, give them a new identity, and even land an Insta Kill when the right conditions are fulfilled. This is Ichibe in Bleach Rebirth of Souls. If you think you're decent at this game, I highly recommend signing up for Ultimate Burst. This is a tournament happening on November 15 and 16 with $500 guaranteed in the prize pool. This number will only go up with chat donations. And the tournament has less than 30 signups right now, so if you know how to play this game, you could actually make a decent chunk of money from this. Signups are open in the link down below for Bleach, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and Demon Slayer 2. But let's break down this character, starting with his unique gauge. This is his big gimmick. As he hits opponents with most of his basic attacks, this bar fills up. Once it's full, the opponent becomes painted. This nerfs their damage dealt and increases their damage taken, and it lasts until the bar is depleted over time. This debuff has an extra effect depending on how many drink stocks you have, but for that, we're gonna need to talk about his spiritual pressure move too. For 100 meter, Ichibe is gonna drink with his SP2. For every drink, he gains a stock, and for every stock, your opponent gets 1 bar of spiritual pressure locked. So if you have 3 stocks, they cannot use meter while they are painted over. On top of that, for every stock you have, the opponent deals even less damage and they take even more damage. This maxes out at 4 stocks. After that, this move becomes an instant kill. We have the Malevolent Shrine at home. Now, it's not easy comboing into this instant kill. I only found 2 situations where you can do it. One is after a yellow reverse where you have all the time in the world, and another is after a perfect counter. If you do land it though, the insta kill denies any rebirth, any resurrection, it just ends the fight. And unlike, let's say, Soifon's insta kill, this one is actually very practical. I have gotten it multiple times during real matches, because you can build a ton of meter with a yellow reverse combo. And think about it, you only need 500 meter in total over the course of the entire match. In fact, if you already have 100 meter, you can drink at the end of the quick attack combo or block string, as it works as a combo extension. And even if you end up not using the insta kill, leveling up these stocks is always worth it because it boosts the effect of the painted debuff. And another thing that boosts the painted debuff effect is Ichibe's awakening. First of all, triggering the awakening immediately paints over the opponent, refilling that paint gauge. Secondly, this has a new effect, which is renaming the opponent entirely. I don't know who you think we were fighting against, but right now that's just a black ant. This black ant debuff means your opponent's Kikon moves only deal half the damage they used to, which is why this black ant used to be able to take 3 stocks from me, but now they can only take 2. At the same time, it buffs the amount of stocks that we can take from our opponent. That is the big gimmick from Ichibe. That's why he can often just choose to play the game his own way, not caring about fighting spirit or sublimation or spirit drive. He can just chill and build his insta-kill 1 drink at a time, or he can flip his game plan at a whim, as he is capable of taking a lot of stocks early on, as long as he keeps the opponent painted. In his base form, the Kikon move can take up to 3 stocks. And that's all it takes. Since you're not awakened, you don't have the black ant buff yet. Once you awaken though, you can either take 3 stocks again or up to 5 if the opponent is a black ant. And on sublimation, he can take 4 stocks or 6 if the opponent is painted over. That said, it isn't all good news with Ichibe. I think the character is actually going to struggle quite a bit with his stubby normals. Both his quick attacks and flash attacks don't have a lot of range, which makes whiff punishing a bit tricky with him. The one exception is his forward flash attack. This is the go-to button to close in the distance, and it goes very far. This is a very good button. But it also has a couple of downsides. 1, it's very easy to sidestep, and 2, if you want to get a combo or be plus on block, you're gonna need to be at max range. Otherwise, you're just jumping in to get mixed up. His signature move is another combo button. Instead of building meter or dealing damage, the focus on this one is to paint over the opponent. And you can mix all 3 combo buttons at will. They did something similar here as they did to Unohana, but he can actually throw a red attack after his signature combo, which is a nice bonus. And his forward signature is a counter attack. It's very fast, probably frame 1 even, but you can't really extend this in any way. No flash step, no yellow reverse, nothing comes out after the counter. Finally, we have his SP1. The order of this breakdown is a little bit all over the place, I realize that, but it just made sense to me to break it down this way. I hope everything is very clear so far. SP1 is the only thing we have left, but this is basically a combo super that does something different depending on what you use to combo. If you used quick attacks, it just does a quick hit. If it was flash attacks, it deals big damage. And if it was signature move attacks, it just fills the paint gauge a lot. Now, it always fills up the paint gauge, it always deals damage, but it just naturally boosts whatever the button you use to combo does. You can also use it in neutral. It actually is a great whiff punish tool. Oh, it just died. Okay. But it also has a tendency to drop when you're close to walls, so I would watch out for that. I think they nailed the character design. It feels like Ichibe. And just like Unohana, this is a character that allows you to play no matter how much meter you have. You don't have to sit around waiting for fighting spirit. You don't have to lose in order to win. It's a character that once again acknowledges that this fighting system has some stupid flaws, and through his unique mechanics, he's able to circumvent them. I only have 2 negatives to point out here. One of them is the victory pose. Usually characters have a different win pose if they win before or after awakening. Ichibe's is kind of the same. His facial expression changes, but that's it. Feels like a corner that's been cut. And second, the Insta Kill cutscene is way too long. This is a game that I personally get tired of playing for long periods of time because of how much waiting there is. You already have to watch 5 to 7 cutscenes every match, cutscenes that you've already seen 100 times at this point. So doubling down on a big cutscene like this feels like a bad choice to me. Especially in a player base with a lot of rage quits, no one on the receiving end is gonna want to sit through that whole cutscene, man. Even if it looks incredible. He also keeps saying that he owns all the black in the world. I don't know if that's gonna be a problem. But let's take him online into some ranked matches. I want to try to show you his game plan and how that plan can change depending on the opponent's actions. We have found ourselves in Urahara, who got mad buffed in this latest patch. Basically, the biggest buff is to his special flash attack, this one. If he does that in his stance, in his SP2 stance. Okay, combo break immediately, I like that. That's his plus. Beautiful. We're gonna yellow reverse. Basically, what we're doing here is building meter. Look at that meter build. That was 1 combo, and that is 1 drink. Doesn't mean we're going necessarily for the insta kill. We're gonna adapt and see how this goes. Goes for the counter. I love it. But we're buffing or boosting the debuff. Buffing the debuff is a weird sentence. Alright, well. Do that again. Do that again. Do that again. I want to see. I want to see you do that again from a distance. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Went for the throw. It's not going to work. This is plus. It's not plus. Okay. I thought the distance from Hakugeki was automatic, so we're just going to take a step back and then boom, do it. Okay. But he can take a back dash and just avoid it completely. Oh. Tech. Nice. Hello. It's not plus this one. So yeah, it's you got to get a feel for the distance, and that's going to take a while. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're never trying to kill before the awakening, by the way. Never, never, never. We're trying to get meter, for sure. Okay. Yeah, we mashed throw after the auto combo. That's bad. Oh, he wins the exchange. Now, usually I don't like to go for the evolution until he's in the red. Did he just interrupt my drink with evolution? That's one of the few ways you can actually interrupt it. I should have thought of that. I think like blue reverse, evolution, both of them do it. That's 100 meter in the gutter. No, I actually got the buff. So he didn't actually interrupt it. He interrupted the animation, sure. Wait. Nice. Bam, 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 bam. Extend. All we care about is the meter here. He's also painted over. He has no access to his meter right now. Oh, hi. Oh. Oh. Again. This is beautiful. Because he's painted over, and we're about to paint him over again. Ready? Oh. That was dangerous. He has access to his meter again. No, 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 no. We gotta take it away. Going into Awakening automatically applies the Black Ant. It paints him over again, and Black Ant means he's gonna deal half the Kikon damage he would. So if he gets a kill here, it's very bad for him. And for us, I mean, the number speaks for itself. Five this early on is so deadly. I don't think we're gonna need the Insta Kill. I still like to go for it on the basis of like it makes the debuff better. And he's about to not be painted over. You're gonna see that number go down, right? So I cannot get a kill right now if I'm not on sublimation. So I either paint him over and kill him. Good tech. Oh, gosh. Oh, barely missed. Do I stop this? I should. I'm not going to stop this because he's not going to kill me. Okay. Boom. Boom. Extend. We're going to do all of this damage. We're going to drink to level 4. We're not going to go for a level 5, though. We are not going to go for a level 5, which is the Insta Kill. All we're going to do is pester him. You're going to fall for one of these. Let's go. Let's go. He's going to fall for one of these. Conditioning. Boom. Into throw. Oh. We got to paint him over. And just like that, he's painted over. And we finish him off with the 4 stocks here. We didn't even go to sublimation. So, as you work on your Insta Kill, you can just on the fly change your plans and go for a regular kill. Or if things are a bit tougher, like we had the Insta Kill at 100 meter and a yellow reverse. That's all that was left. So, I'm going to rematch this guy off camera. And we'll be back with another opponent. For our next game, we're going to play nerfed Bunkai Ichigo. Now, I say nerfed. I don't think he's weak by any means. He's just a lot weaker than he was last patch. Because last patch, he was a little bit ridiculous. Let's see if he doesn't blue here. He does blue. It's fine. I got my meter. Okay, good strike back. We tech. We go again. We get our own strike back. I thought it would combo with strike back no matter what. But apparently no. Even that needs some specific distance. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Good tech. Good tech. Boom. 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 Beautiful. Plus frames. Okay. We're mixing. We're mixing. We're mixing. We're mixing. It's not a lot of mix-up, honestly. Like, you either throw or you strike, but that's a DP. It's crazy. It's a strike throw, but strike throws I don't think are that powerful in this game unless you are able to shimmy. So, if you are able to shimmy so they whiff the tech, then great. But this guy doesn't not have the buttons to whiff punish after a shimmy. Get in there. Get out. Oh. Oh. Dude, give me yellow. Oh, so close. Well, he's painted over now. It doesn't matter. We're not going to get a kill before... Are you kidding me? Before Awaken? Oh, evolution. Evolution, evolution, evolution. Alright, we're going to paint him over again. I think this refreshes the bar. I'm actually not sure. Something we'll need to confirm. And we'll get that confirmation right now. Yes, sir. Yeah, it refreshes the bar. So, he's painted over from the start. The nerf to Bankai Ichigo basically has to do with this, with his SP2. It doesn't build as much fighting spirit anymore, so it's not super brainless to get the sublimation and spirit drive and the resurrection, all that stuff. Let's go. Let's go! Alright, we're gonna build a ton of meter here. We're gonna SP1 for the kill. Get a soul break, get a nice 6 right here before he goes into sublimation. Because we don't want to help him get the resurrection. The Insta Kill, by the way, will actually deny resurrection. So we have a plan B. And we're actually gonna buff up right now. No, that's a bug. If you buffer the button, sometimes it does SP1 instead of doing SP2, even though you just pressed SP2. It wouldn't be a Bleach DLC without a stupid ass bug like that, right? Nice, alright. Well, level 2. We wasted a little bit too much meter, or more than we wanted at the very least. Right? Okay. We mash. We throw. That said, he only has 3 left and he's on sublimation. Oh! Oh! Oh man, what a miss, what a miss. We could get a decent chunk here. Oh my god. Throw! Alright. Can we actually get a kill from here? I think so. I think we kill here. Question is, does he resurrect? He only has 3 left. He only has 3 stocks. He didn't break the combo. I don't think he had blue reverse before the Hakugeki, but we'll see if he actually is still alive through resurrection or not. Clap him up. Soul crazy. Even if we have to deal with resurrected Ichigo, which we don't. He didn't fill up the bar. We're still at 9 stocks, so we were looking pretty damn good. And that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to sign up for Ultimate Burst. The link is down below. And for more anime games, check out this video right here. Thanks for watching. Bye.